Imagine a country where nearly 1 in 3 people is over the age of 65, where hundreds of schools close every year because there simply aren't enough children, where millions of homes sit empty, where entire towns wonder whether they'll still exist a generation from now. That country exists. It's Japan. But this isn't simply a story about Japan. It's a story about where many countries, including the US, may be headed. Hi, I'm Carrie Voteman, and I talk about aging and innovation across the globe and how societies are preparing for living longer and changing demographics. Earlier this year, I picked up a book in Japan, Alone in Japan, A Journey to the Future by Tom Feiling. It's available in the US July 7th. At first glance, it seems like it's a book just about Japan, but I think it's really about all of us. Before we get to modern Japan, there's an old Japanese legend. It's called Ube Suteyama. The story tells of older adults being carried to a mountainside during times of famine because families could no longer feed everyone. The legend reflects something deeper. It's a timeless question. What happens when a society no longer cares for its elders? Today, Japan isn't abandoning older adults on mountains. Instead, it's confronting a much harder issue. Japan didn't arrive here overnight. Beginning in the 1990s, attitudes toward marriage began changing. Women had greater educational and career opportunities. Young adults delayed marriage. Birth rates continued to fall. People lived longer. Then, in 2011, Japan's population began shrinking. Today, 85% of Japan's municipalities are losing population. More than 9 million homes sit empty. Nearly half of the municipalities are considered at risk of disappearing by 2040. Hundreds of schools close every year because there simply aren't enough children. Those aren't statistics, they're connected. Demography shapes everything: housing, transportation, healthcare, schools, local businesses, caregiving, entire communities. Watching this unfold, I keep asking myself the same question. Are we paying attention? Because while America hasn't reached this point, there are similar demographic trends that are emerging. People are marrying later, birth rates are declining, and more people are living alone. Caregiver shortages are continuing to grow, and more people are living longer than ever before. According to the US Census Bureau, around 2080 there will be more deaths than births, which means our future population will depend on immigration for continued growth. That gives us something incredibly valuable: time to learn and time to ask better questions. The lesson isn't to copy Japan, it's to study it. Because the demographic change doesn't just affect older adults, it affects every generation. Preparing for our future isn't just for policymakers. It involves researchers, technologists, businesses, community organizations, families, older adults, younger adults, immigrants, and so many more. People from every culture and every generation can help shape what comes next. Japan isn't America's future, it's our preview. The decisions we make today will determine if demographic changes will be a crisis or an opportunity. I'm Carrie Voteman. Join me for the next episode. No coupling, no sex, no kids. I'll see you then.